Hey guys, Captain here, and I've made some more Lego Mario Karts. So from last time, of course, we had the standard cart, we had the barrel train, we had the bolt buggy, and then we had the Bee Dasher, which I've since improved. We have the Zucchini, and then we have the Koopa Clown. And meanwhile, someone requested it. It's been kind of tricky, but I've been trying to pull it off. I'm working on the Bumblebee in the meantime. Anyway, you guys are probably curious as to how you should build these, so without further ado then, let's get started. Alright, so the first cart we'll start off with is the Bee Dasher. Now everything is the same except for the front, where you take a 2x2 white tile, and then a plate, and then a 3x2 plate, put them on top of each other, and then take one of these 2x1 bricks with the holes in them, put two of these pegs with the studs at the end inside, and then just put in a red 2x1 plate, and then a white one, and then a black grill. Put this underneath that 3x2, and then put two of these clear small sloped pieces here, and then just attach that to the front of the Bee Dasher. And huzzah, I think it looks a lot better than the older design. Alright, this next one's the Zucchini, and we're actually not using the nice little foundation we have been for some of our previous carts. We're taking two of these wide axles that go beneath plates. We're taking two 8x1 plates, or if you have a 2x8 plate, that's even better. I've just had to improvise a bit because I don't have too many green pieces. And we're putting one axle at the very end and the other axle one stud away beneath those plates. And then we're taking two of these pieces in green. Turns out they're called Erling pieces. And we're putting a 2x1 plate across them, and then a black grill across that. And we're attaching this to the front, where there isn't an axle right beneath that last stud. Then take a 2x2 green brick, and I'm using two of these 1x1 clear plate pieces, but if you have more of those clear small slopes, that'll work even better. Again, I've just had to improvise some things, and put this behind the Erling pieces. Next, what you want to do is take a 2x1 plate and put it right here, one stud away from the end, between the wheels, and put one of these bumper kind of pieces here. And then what you want to do is take a 4x2 green plate, and you want to take orange studs and put them in between these studs here. And if that's a little tricky to do, then what you can do is take a piece like this, or anything to really extend it, attach it to the end, and it's much easier to get this in now. Otherwise you might be struggling for a little bit, and so you attach this to the bumper right here. Next you want to take two of these 3x2 plates and put them right here, and our steering wheel is going to go right behind our little windshield and our 2x2 block. We're going to take two of these 3x1 plates and put them on the underside, and take two more of them, put them right next to the steering wheel, also on the sides, and somehow or another make a 6x1 worth of studs. I'm using just two 2x1s and two 4x1s, and attach them here. If you have 6x1 plates in green, that's great. You can use 3x3s really. But anyway, do that, and then take one of these pieces, I don't really know how to describe it, and put it in the back here. And there you have the Zucchini. Next up is the Koopa Clown, and this one's quite complex, so I'm actually going to go by it at chunks. This chunk is the foundation. Again, we're going to take two of these wide axles, and we're going to connect them with a 2x2 plate. And in the front, we're going to take two of these 2x1 light green plates. And in the back, two of these gray pieces. I don't really know how to describe them, but they're the ones that you can put a a tube through or pipe through, rod, however you want to call it. Put them in the back, and then what you do is you take a claw piece and put a lightsaber piece, a lightsaber hilt rather, into it like such. And then put it in here and angle it just right so that the wheel can spin without catching on the lightsaber piece. Then take one of these pieces. It's kind of trapezoid shaped, almost curved, like as if it's supposed to be some kind of seat of its own. At least that's what it reminds me of. And then just take two 2x2 bricks, place them there. The top one should be white, the bottom one doesn't really matter. And then put a 2x1 plate here, and then some kind of seat piece here would be nice. And put that right on top of the foundation so that there's still 2x1 worth of the light green plates hanging over the edge. And there's your foundation for it. Next is the back, and luckily it's pretty simple. What you'll want to do is take one of these 2x2 kind of bumper pieces, and you'll want to put two of these large white sloped pieces here on the top part, and then a 2x1 plate on the bottom part. And you'll want to take a 2x2 tile here, and then put a 2x1 tile on top and a 2x1 brick right here. So you can place it in the back, and huzzah. Finally, there's the front, which is easily the most complex portion. Anyway, start with two 2x1 white bricks, stack them on top of each other, and on top of that, put another one of these white bumpers of the 2x2. Then take a 3x2 plate, and on the front side, on the bottom portion, put 4x1 worth of orange plates. I used two 2x1s, but if you have a 4x1, that works even better. Above that, put a 4x1 of white, and then above that, take two of these 2x1 white tiles with the single stud in the center. Place them there, and put a black stud in the center, and those are going to act as the eyes. And then take two of these large white sloped pieces and put a 2x1 brick at the bottom of them to hold them together. And you'll want to attach this to the bumper like such. And do the same thing on the other side. And above that, place the 3x2 with everything on it. And in the bottom right of the 3x2, you'll want to place one of these claw pieces like such, preferably orange. And now you're going to want to take one of these exhaust pipe kind of things. I don't really know how to describe it, but anyway, place it here, and it's not going to bend that much if you have it straight. So I actually like to bend it more, but not have it be fully stuck in. And then on top of this, take a 4x2 plate in white with a 4x1 plate in light green yet on top of that. And finally finish off by making the steering. Take one of these claw pieces and attach one of these steering pieces. I believe I got this in a Star Wars set. And then another one of these 2x1 plates, but with the single stud in the center. Put that there. Put this behind our 4x1 of light green. And finally we can stick this in the front. Well, it's not perfect, especially the face. I think it turned out pretty well. And so those are all the carts I wanted to show off for this video. I realized, especially since the Koopa Clown would be a lot more complex, I didn't want to have a super long video like last time. So that's going to be it for this episode. And I'll probably make one or two more of these. Well, at least one, since I'm working on the Bumblebee. Maybe I'll try and make all the Mario Kart carts if possible. Anyway, if you like this one, then please rate, comment, subscribe, send this to your friends, check out my other videos, especially the previous part of this, and I will see you guys next time.